All right, welcome. I think we are pretty much all set here. This is episode number 17, day 26. We are in Canada. I'll zoom out on the map, give you an idea where we're at. So once again, guys, do appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, so United States right here, Mexico is down here, Canada is up here. The border is pretty much right along these lights right here. So we got a short flight today. On the flight plan, we have a total distance of 47 nautical miles and an estimated time of arrival being 16 minutes. So we're going to get this thing on the road here. We're going to be in parking deck number 5.
I know it's going to be a good day when my favorite pilot is working.
All right, once again, we are in...
Hello, pilot. Let's see what's on the books for you today.
the TBM 930.
We have royalty on board today. The security team have carried out the necessary security checks, and we are now ready.
And we did, I think, 2 of these.
Captain, the
Jeez.
VIPs are just starting to board. Stand by.
Yeah, so we did 2 of these flights yesterday. They're VIP flights. Shorter distance, more money, so that's always a good thing. Win-win.
Okay, Captain. That's the last of the VIPs in their seat and ready for takeoff.
Go ahead and adjust this to a little darker time. We're going to get the engine started here.
You're good to go. Contact the tower for clearance.
Charlie Zulu Papa, Charlie Traffic Dopper Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is taxiing to runway 26.
Alright, I think we got our system check here. Go ahead and turn on the lights. We're on taxi. We don't need pulse. We need navigation lights though. And our strobes. Get pitot heat on. why our lights are not working. Interior lights. There we go. Oh. Alright, now we got light. Alright, so let's go ahead and do a sound check. We're looking good. Alright, we are doing the short flight here, Pincher Creek over to Cardston, I think that's it. And yeah, so we're in the 9:30 here once again, kind of getting comfortable with this plane. We are going to taxi to runway number 26. And then once we get in the air, we'll give some updates here. So we're there. We're going to take our brake off. We're going to start our taxi. Through the grass. Alright, they have us taking off on runway number 26. Alright, so I do appreciate you tuning in. We've been doing a lot of updates here. What day are we on? 26, I think, something like that. We bought a lot of stuff for the Homebase. $880,000 worth. Alright, we are up to the runway here. Alright, we're going to do one last check here. It's not really a check, but a... So we got to go this way. And our altitude is going to be set at... We'll say... We're currently sitting at 3,900, I think. Let's go ahead and adjust our altimeter. 3860. I think we need an altitude of 5,500 for a safe flight. We're going to contact ATC here, and we are going to the east.
Charlie Zulu Papa, Charlie traffic Dommer, Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha, taking off runway 26 departure to the east.
Alright, so we're turning our parking brake off. We're going to adjust our throttle just a little bit, get going here. Alright, we might have a short runway to land on today, so that'll be alright. Gonna go full throttle here.
Pilot, good flight. Watch your bank angle.
Yeah, we're in VIP mission, so part of the success of this mission is to not exceed 30 or 35 degree bank angle. Alright, we still got our landing gear down. Just checking out the sunrise there. Gonna go ahead and lift our landing gear up. Adjust our heading here a little further over. We got to get back onto our flight path here because they had us going off on the opposite way, but that's all right. We got time. Just get to enjoy that sunrise. There's our flight plan. We made a few changes to our dashboard here. We put in the flight plan on this side as well. Bank over to the left. Alright, so I'll bring up my notes here and see what we got going on. So yeah, a few updates here. So we bought a total of $880,000 for the Homebase. I did a little bit of research. I think I know how to build it now. So we just got to find a decent clearing, I guess, and get that thing going. So hopefully this weekend we will do that. The other thing that we're working on is outside of NeoFly. I've been doing some homemade bush trips. We completed the in-game Yosemite trip, which was 25 legs. We did a Tokyo/Japan bush trip, which was 10 legs in total, and then we just did a super quick Florida Keys one over the last 2 days, just 2 legs. And right now I'm putting together a Hawaii one, which I'll bring it over. So far we have 6 legs planned out. The first 2 legs are kind of long, but I don't think there was a way around it. So we want to hit all the sightseeing stuff over there in Hawaii. The first one we were actually taking off and landing at the same airport, at the same runway. So, but it's going to be 182 nautical miles. So we got a lot of sightseeing there to do. We're going to get the bush talk radio going to give us some information about what's around the islands there. So we're going to start on the far end island and head over to the big one. So that I'm super excited to plan out because I have been personally to the 2 of the islands, Maui being one of them. That was one of my favorites. So that was super fun to plan out here. So we're in the midst of that. Not sure exactly how many legs it's going to be, so we're going to try to plan that out this weekend as well. So I'm not sure there's going to be a bush trip flight today. We got to get that whole trip planned out so that we know how many legs it's going to be. And then for a financial update here with NeoFly, we are currently sitting on, even after paying for the $880,000, we're still sitting on $2.8 million in cash, and our equity has gone up to $4.4 million. So we're bridging the gap there between cash and equity, because we own a C-172 plane that we bought that Casper's flying. He is still hanging in there despite getting into a little trouble earlier this week. But he's been on point since then. So I think he made it through the week, and he's into the weekend. He's up in the air right now. And then, yeah, so the Homebase, all those purchases, the $880,000, it includes a standard hangar, an office, maintenance building, fuel station, parking area, runway lights, medium asphalt runway, and a helipad. So a lot of stuff going into that airport. Should be super fun. We're going to go ahead and bring our flight plan up here, because I know this was a super short flight and I don't want to pass the airport. So yeah, that's basically what we have going on for this weekend. I'm going to try to do maybe one more NeoFly flight here sometime this afternoon. I do have a photo shoot to do today, so we're going to have to depart soon enough. And yeah, so let's see. Our runway here that we were landing at is CEA 6. It is 3,887 feet above elevation. We're landing in runway number 23, and it is 3,486 feet in length. So not the longest runway by any means. So we're going to try to hit this thing on the threshold and make sure that our speed is slow enough so that we can stop in time, because this plane is quick. We are at a 222 knot cruising altitude here. That's why we're able to cover 47 nautical miles in about 16 minutes, which before in the 172, I don't know, this would be at least a half hour, I think. So we're able to cover twice the distance in half the time. But we're getting comfortable with the plane. This is probably, I don't know how many flights this is now. This is our third flight in the plane, so I'm settling in on the plane pretty quick, I think. The only weird difference here is it actually has a reverse booster thing, so you can stop pretty quick. We did this plane, this is a Class C plane, and we did our certification in it, and we failed the first time in it because I did not know about the reverse thrust. And it kind of threw me off when we were doing the touch and go, because as we were landing, I was expecting the engine to just kind of cut off, but basically what happened was it went through and it went down to the 0, and then it went to the reverse thrusters. So kind of threw me off for a loop there. So that's the reason why we failed, but we passed it the second time, so all good there. No harm, no foul. We do have to, all right, we're going to be banking here pretty soon. So what we are going to do is So we're going to reduce our power here. Through the bank, we're going to reduce our speed.
Edmonton Center, Dollar Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is type Dollar TBM 98 miles north of Charlie Echo Alpha 65,500 feet. Request flight following. Dollar Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Edmonton Center. Squawk flight 425. Squawk flight 425 Dollar Golf Sierra Alpha. Dollar Golf Sierra Alpha radar contact 7 miles northeast of Charlie Echo Alpha 65,600 feet. Altimeter 29.94. Roger, Dollar Golf Sierra Alpha. Charlie Echo Alpha 6 traffic Dollar Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is on final runway 23 to land.
Alright, we got runway in sight. Switch on our landing lights. Put down our landing gear. Alright, how are we checking on the wind here? Wind isn't doing too bad. Speed check is good. We got 12 knot wind, 9, getting a little lower as we get a little lower to the ground here. Oh, we are drifting off though. In for a nice smooth landing, hopefully for these VIP passengers. reverse thrust. So we'll shut that off. But it does allow you to stop pretty quick there. So we're going to go to the end of the runway, make a right, and then get into parking. So we can undo our parking brake there. Go into taxi speed. I want to check out this little airport here. It's not the biggest airport in the world. This is CEA 6. We are still in Canada. So short trip here. Give you a quick update on what's going on with NeoFly as well as our bush trips that we got going on. So we're going to find a parking spot over here. Definitely a small airport. We'll park over here by the fuel pumps. And we'll fuel up. Alright, so quick update there. We might do another one of these a little bit. But, so yeah, I do appreciate you tuning in. We took off when it was a little bit dark out. We left our light on. And we can shut this thing down.
Transporter, you can open the doors and begin the disembarkation.
Alright, so I appreciate...
Okay, that's all the VIPs off the aircraft now. A job well done.
I was waiting for them to talk, and then they're going to say you're ready to take off soon, but nonetheless, appreciate you tuning in.
Let's get out of here.
There you go. They're always interrupting. So appreciate you tuning in. Hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, leave a comment if you do so desire, and I will see you on the next one.